Kitty cat. Come here.
They just heard you go kitty cat, and now you're literally making your O face looking at my crotch.
I'm looking at my cat.
Look, that's the weirdest way to start off a stream. Ah, man.
My cat is just like being like, Mom, pet me.
Well, that's the first thing that people would see is literally you making the O face looking at my crotch. Ah, man. Well, welcome in, chat. Welcome in. As you can see, we have returned with Mischief Monday with Miss Rinna here.
My cat just happens to be at the angle over this way.
Look, I'll just move
So
you.
it gets stuck.
Yeah, okay, in that case, I'll just move you in front of me. See? Now you are in front of me, and you are actually attached to me.
Oh no. You got me pinned.
I mean, we both know how I got it. Let's just say there's no backside to her dress, chat.
There is you literally see my backside of my dress, you silly goose.
Yeah, there's not gonna be any when I'm back here.
You better not put a hole in it. These holes are expensive.
You're a time witch. You could probably just rewind before I rip it.
But then you're just gonna do it again?
Yeah, but why are you really worried about your clothes getting ripped if you could rewind
Yes.
it?
It costs money. It's a nice outfit. I commissioned this.
So, it's your outfit versus the BBBD. You don't even know what I mean, do you?
Oh, I know what you mean. I know what you mean, believe me, I know what you mean, alright? Doesn't mean I want my clothes ripped, okay? That is not something I'm into, unless it's like cheap fucking stockings or nylons. Or leggings, like cheap stuff, like stuff that I'm okay with, like, getting torn.
Ah, alright. Well, let me unpin you from this. Don't worry, chat, we weren't doing anything lewd yet. We waited until after stream to do that stuff. Alright, man. But, you want to say anything to chat here, or?
Ohio.
We're in Ohio?
Oh. Ohio.
Oh, wait, we're in Ohio now?
No, have you not heard that?
Oh, I know, but you kind of sound like you said Ohio, not Ohio.
Ohio.
Look, you rarely say anything Japanese, so that's why I was asking if you're talking about Ohio, the state.
No, it's extremely rare that I speak about that.
Yeah. To be fair, you wouldn't let me go to Florida to grab snakes in the Everglades.
That sounds dangerous. Why would you do that?
Because I got dragon scales, so you know they ain't gonna pierce shit.
I mean, maybe not, but... There's parts of you that are fleshy.
I mean... Wait, do you seriously think I'd be going out there with my pants off?
I mean, I don't think you're gonna go there with your pants off, but, you know, if you lean down to go pick something up, there's your hand. It's now poisoned.
Well, you really think poison...
Also, some snakes' fangs are sharp enough that they will pierce through your jeans.
I was just gonna go there to get rid of some of those pythons that are invading the spot. Do a little bit of good for the wildlife.
Well, speaking about invading species and doing good for the wildlife, have you seen the lionfish? There's the lionfish, or like the zebra lionfish, are like invading a ton of area all up the coast. And there's actually like the spear fishermen that actually go out and like stab them.
Ah, yeah.
They were feeding them to sharks.
Sharks are probably happy about that.
They were, but then now they're accustomed to humans. So whenever they saw a human with one of those spear sticks, regardless of whether or not that they were actually going after the zebrafish, they would basically get mad because they weren't getting free food, essentially.
Oh.
So they were biting people.
Oh yeah. Sharks were already working hard to get rid of their reputation after what Jaws caused them, and now it's just going right back.
I mean, that's because humans, humans wanted to basically introduce the basically a natural predator to the lionfish because it doesn't exist. So they were trying to basically get the sharks to hunt them on their own. But why would they hunt them on their own when they were getting them for free, essentially?
Well, yeah, that's the same thing as you said before. Why would you make cheesecake if I make it?
Mm-hmm. But fun facts was written today. I don't know. I just happened to think about that.
You want to hear some fun facts about other animals?
Sure.
You can actually raise enough money in any business, especially any zoo or any country, if you put capybaras in a hot tub. It's not even a joke. Is there
statistics for this?
There was actually a zoo in Japan that was not doing so well, and when one of the zookeepers was cleaning up the capybara enclosure with some hot water, the capybaras were just huddling around into like this puddle. Worker was like bet, or whatever the Japanese version of that was, and next thing you know, they've been doing a lot of live streams about that, and it's been raising a lot of money for that zoo.
Interesting.
I got that from Casual Geographic. I did a little research, but it actually did happen. That's where we got that. That's where we get the image of the capybara with an orange on its head.
I mean, that's okay. Like if you want to talk about animals like causing like zoos to recover, if you want to talk about the stupid little hippo.
Mudang? What you got against Mudang?
So it's not even Mudang. It's the zoo that I have a problem with because they there was basically them catching the fact that the hippo was biting the people because of the fact that they would basically like smack them to get a reaction out of them.
Okay, yeah, you kind of deserve to get bit if you smack animals.
Yeah, but the way that they presented it was, oh, he's little angry boy, he's little baby boy, he's biting me, oh no! And they did that to try to get attention, but the full story behind it is not great. So that's why I don't support the hippo. Because they don't support the zoo, and you support the hippo, you support the zoo, unfortunately.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So anytime I see Mudang being talked about, I get actually really upset.
Oh.
It sucks, but that's kind of shit that, like, I mean, it worked for promotionals. They got so much more money coming in. They got people coming in. It just kind of happens.
Another one I know is that capybaras was actually invading this gated community in like South America.
Oh my god, what? For real?
Yeah, and it was hilarious.
They're just invading a gated community? How?
How do I put it? Someone let them in.
So somebody just randomly let a bunch of capybaras into a gated community?
Yep.
What were they doing in there?
I don't know. It's a capybara.
Was it like hanging out in like pools or something?
Probably was.
Sounds like something a capybara would do.
To be fair, a capybara would hang around just about anything.
Oh, holy shit, a ditto. Oh my god, a ditto.
And I think it's shiny too, because it's got stars on it too. Catch it.
Oh, I'm absolutely going for it.
Same.
Need that ditto.
Oh, that's an event spawn? Wonder what that does.
Looks like I got him. Oh, he sucks. It's an event spawn.
I don't see him. I don't think I caught him.
It's possible. I caught him. He's got really bad stats, though.
I'll try again.
I think you can only attempt once.
I don't think I got him.
He's definitely not shiny, though. I do have, like, one shiny. And it's a Thievel. I don't know if you're familiar with Thievel.
Feeble sounds familiar, but I don't remember.
He's a fox with a mask on his face. I forget what gen he's from.
Damn. I don't think I got him.
That sucks.
Rip.
Rip. Yep, only me.
That's some bullshit.
Bullshit.
You want to keep doing animal facts, or shall we start the game?
I mean, I'm down for whatever. I don't think I have any off the top of my head just yet. I need some water.
Clownfish can actually change their genders when the female in the group dies.
Oh yeah, I'm actually very familiar with that. So if you think about it, Finding Nemo, the dad would have turned into a girl.
That would have been a way different movie.
It would have been a way different movie indeed.
Yeah. But shall we get started? If I recall, last time I put this noble you had a crush on into the death sentence, didn't I?
No. Didn't happen.
Oh, no, it did happen.
No.
I mean, the guy was a prick, and he was trying to put you away in jail, so...
But I love him.
Yeah, well, now he's dead.
No.
And that's a lesson to all of you noble fucks who do shit like that. Just be glad I'm being a lawyer and not my actual self. But anyway, shall we go to case number 2?
Case 2, The Walking Dead.
Wait, so...
Oh god, we're getting into zombies now?
No, but if a guy comes out in a leather jacket and a baseball bat, I swear to God I'm gonna put on Tekken 7.
Are we gonna go and, are we actually changing games? Are we switching to The Walking Dead?
Let me go. I'm not going anywhere until I see her. I'm sorry, Wallace, but she's already passed. There was nothing more they could have done. How? This academy teaches the best mages in the kingdom. Are you telling me that they couldn't do anything? Her condition was much worse than we thought. The kingdom's magic isn't advanced enough to treat something like this. Hey, you know what's actually a better idea than just magic, you dumbass?
My potions. Haha.
That and actual medicine. Seriously, Rena, I know some people like to think magic's an easy cheap, but I literally had people come to me one time thinking I could fix their problems with magic. And I always tell them the same thing. Go to the damn hospital.
Can't fix all your problems with magic, yay!
Yeah, I know there's some magic user who's probably looking at me going, that's bullshit, and then they're going to chop off their own leg, and then they're going to be missing a leg.
Well, actually, there is a spell that that you can reform your limbs. It's very expensive, though.
And it also requires a lot of concentration and mana that I'm pretty sure most people don't have. Like, I think only 3 people I know have that level of mana exposure. You, me, and Solus. And Solus is more like a combat magic user.
Crazy.
The kingdom's magic isn't advanced enough to treat something like that. Lucio's steel wing can rain meteors from the sky. William Frege can teleport entire caravans across the continent. Rena Aeon can constantly rewind time just to fuck with her opponent in the stand.
You know, as I need to.
Joras can literally blow up half a country. We don't talk about that moment. Don't look at me like that, Rena.
What'd I tell you about blowing up things?
Okay, remember, this was before we met.
Out of control. Angry boy. You wonder why I say you're an angry boy.
Okay, there was a whole fucking group of people trying to kill me, remember? That was supposed to leave a message that says, leave me the fuck alone. People didn't listen.
Leave, Juris. Leave. Just leave. Just leave. Just leave.
Yeah, with guns to my head?
Yes.
Oh my god.
You use, use like, what is it? Hold on, I'm trying to think of the spell. You know elemental magic, which I'm not really great at elemental magic. There's fucking shockwave that you could just fucking knock them all back and leave.
Your option is shockwave, but not magma?
Shockwave, you knock them back, they are not dead, they are paralyzed, and you can leave. Mm-hmm.
What about Thungaga?
Too much. Too far.
So, lightning strike, a bad idea. Summoning magma, a bad idea. You just want me to do shockwave?
Yes.
What about earthquake? That will knock him back.
Yeah, I mean, technically you can use that.
Or I can accidentally split the country away from the continent and have it drift into the sea again. Are you telling me that your mages couldn't cure one disease? Oh, I'm sorry. I truly am. Emily.
Oh no. Zombies!
Okay, this is going to be a necromancer chapter, isn't it?
Oh, 100% it's going to be a necromancer chapter. I hate necromancy.
Please, don't tell me something's about to happen outside.
Hmm?
As soon as we start the stream, a storm is happening outside of my place.
See? Necromancy. Evil.
This
Good
is
sign of that.
That a storm hits?
Yes, it's foreshadowing.
I'm sorry, Celeste, but there's no way out of this. Celeste's attention is sharply focused on the chessboard between you two. You can see her eyes quickly dart from piece to piece.
Just give me a second. I can still win this.
Celeste, there's no way for you to avoid checkmate next turn. Just surrender. She ignored you and continued staring at the pieces.
Hey, what about that?
Checkmate.
Damn it. Would you two keep it down? We are in a library.
Mr. Bora glances at the chessboard.
I hope you two didn't spend the entire morning playing around it.
Rena's got a dog that can shapeshift, and I basically had to take care and teach a certain apprentice. We don't really do playing around.
Mm-hmm.
What does your dog do anyway?
He runs the potion shop when I'm not around, when I'm in court. Mostly that. Feeding me. I've been working hard, Ruby. I've already learned 2 new spell formulas since we got here. Well, at least there's that. What about you, Cuthbert?
Well... Your flustered stammering tells her exactly how much progress you made. I couldn't find any books about the subject we've been looking into. She spent the entire day combing through the kingdom's imperial library, researching the Eye of Horus. During Celeste's trial, you awakened to a new ability that you never used before. Up until then, you thought that the eye could only see surface-level thoughts. But during the moment with Garrick Pierce, the Eye of Horus was empowered, and you could see far more than usual. You told Miss Tamura about what happened, and it made you both wonder what other hidden abilities the Eye might have. You both decided it's time to find out more about the Eye and its origins. The library supposedly held the kingdom's entire knowledge of magic and the arcane arts. But you couldn't find a single mention of any ability like the Eye.
Does the kingdom seriously lack knowledge about it?
Well, what'd you expect? It's run by a bunch of nobles who have their heads so far up their ass, the only thing they can smell is their own farts.
I mean, I don't think that they'd want to get that knowledge to get out if they knew about this ability.
And what? I hope everybody just start poking each other in the eye trying to see if they got that ability?
Well, more than just that. It's more than just, like, your fucking eyeball. It's innate ability, so...
Yeah.
More like, dissecting people. Or using it for nefarious means. By corrupting someone. Or do we need to look somewhere else? Are you sure you can't tell me what you're researching? I've traveled around the world and might have seen something like it.
You entertain the thought for a moment, but you haven't known her very long. That Horus is a supernatural ability that can't be detected by the spell compendium.
Yep.
You've always been weary about what the kingdom might do if they ever found out about it.
See, exactly what I said. You don't know what they're gonna do.
Sorry, I'm not... It's not something I can really talk about.
Fine.
If I had to guess, I would say that you are looking into supernatural phenomenon. You and Celeste nearly jump out of your chairs.
Oh, it's a girl. Oh.
You're thinking Smash 2, aren't you?
I mean...
Okay, let me put it to you this way. Put her in purple. Now it looks like Heckman. Now, with that image, now it looks like Hex Maniac, doesn't it?
But...
Yes.
Oh, but...
Yeah, so put it in purple. You're thinking Hex Maniac. There you go. Easy smash. How long was she there? You didn't notice her presence at all. You also feel like she looks oddly familiar.
Oh god, I don't know what kind of voice to give her.
Maybe a little bit gloomy. She does give me that gloomy vibe.
I'm trying to not... I'm like having to like mentally think about this. Because I have to be able to perceive it. With my words.
If it helps, think about what I said earlier about putting her in purple and she looks like Hex Maniac.
I don't think so. Trying to think of other... I'm terribly sorry if I startled you, but I couldn't help but overhear your conversation.
As the girl approaches your table, you see another student frantically running after her. Iris, you can't just...
Oh, she's named Iris.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's fine, Wallace. I'm sorry, but who are you two? Sorry, that was incredibly rude of me. Oh, I gotta catch this.
Rookity? Wait, is that the one that turns into Corviknight? Or am I thinking of something?
No, it's the music note bird Pokemon. I love it. It's super cute.
Oh, no, I thought that was Chatoff.
Is it? Am I getting it confused?
Yeah, I think you're thinking of Chatoff, not Rookity.
Doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure I didn't catch it.
What the fuck did this
I did catch it. It's a little owl. Okay, so I was not exactly what I was thinking.
Rena?
Yeah.
I'm looking at my thing now to see if I catch it, and now there's a dragon egg in my thing.
There's a dragon egg.
There's dragon egg. I'll literally screenshot it if I can, but it's like...
I need to see this because I'm confused. Why is there a dragon egg?
Let me see if I can pop out extension just so I can have it on that screen.
I don't have a dragon egg. I'm kind of jealous.
I have several questions of why that's there.
I mean, I have questions why it's there.
I don't remember laying it. Did you lay it?
I don't lay eggs. What the fuck?
What?
Is this like an event prize? This has got to be like an event winning. The stats, it says perfect. Do they all say perfect?
They all say perfect.
Oh my god, yeah. No. But you got the egg. It's an event prize win.
What does that mean?
I don't know. You just won an event egg.
Yay? I didn't even know there was
It's considered a normal egg. I didn't know that was possible.
I guess I'll just heart it for now. What does it even do?
Is it hatchable?
To hatch this egg, you need to set it as a buddy. Yeah.
That's kind of cool. Okay, fucking hatch it, man. Set it as your buddy.
Okay. I think I did.
Hatch it. I want to see what it comes.
Alright, but I don't know how that works, so... Wait, weren't we supposed to be streaming?
I mean, I'm so interested in the egg.
Are you sure you didn't lay it?
No, I don't lay eggs.
Yeah, but but I got dragon parts in me now. Who knows? Maybe I made you lay an egg.
I don't want to be a kid. Oh, Easter event.
Don't you mean you don't want to be a mother?
Yes. There's a PCG Easter event. Catch event egg spawns to progress. Interesting.
And mine happens to be a dragon egg.
Yeah. It's an Easter event apparently. How do I fucking...
Oh yeah, game.
I know, I want to know more about this information, about the eggs.
Yeah, but I also got a storm outside, so...
Whoa! I gotta research this. This is very interesting to me.
Storm outside!
I know. I just said that I'm going to do this later. I'm very curious about this. Yeah. Egg. Alright. My name is Iris Ilmer Mater. I made her sound weird. I don't like that voice.
Hey, you chose it.
Yeah, I think I did better the first 2 times. And this is Wallace Nightgrave. Oh god. I'm struggling to read this. We're both students here.
Hi. Wallace Nightgrave.
Nightgrave. He's the necromancer. Not to be rude, but that was a private conversation. Just how much did you hear? I wonder. Reading about the supernatural is actually a hobby of mine. She's 16, Juris. She's not of age.
Never mind.
Yeah.
I didn't even see the age part.
Yeah, it didn't pop up until just now. I might be able to help in your research, Mr. Cuthbert.
And what makes you so sure that what is what we are researching?
Mr. Cuthbert has a bad habit of muttering to himself when he thinks. I assume that his research had something to do with the supernatural.
You fear a piercing side glance from Miss Tomoya. You avoid eye contact with her. But, anyways, do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Of course, I'd be happy to help.
What just happened?
Fine, I suppose it wouldn't hurt.
That was weird.
Yeah, that was weird.
It's like a virus. Weird.
Just remember to show some discretion, Tyrion.
Right. So you two are students at the Imperial Academy?
Yes, I'm currently studying illusion magic. Illusions, that's kind of the magic that lets you turn invisible, right? Technically, yes, but few mages ever reach that level high enough for that. I'm a bit embarrassed to admit that I'm not able to cast invisibility.
To be fair, if you can cast invisibility, you probably would have it on you for a long while. Wouldn't you?
I mean, maybe. Depends.
You know what I would do with some invisibility?
I can only imagine.
I would go to a bed store and fall asleep in there.
Really?
What'd you think I was gonna say?
I don't know. Who knows with you?
Nah, I would just use it to sleep as much as I can. Let me guess, you thought it'd be something with your mind in the gutter, right?
Maybe.
Well, here's my question, Rita. Why would I need to? You have many suitors, and I have multiple wives, so again, why would I need to?
I suppose.
What about you?
I don't know. I haven't really had a need for invisibility.
Could you imagine casting sleep on yourself?
I'd be afraid that I would never be able to wake up.
Just tell Seltra to hit you in the head with a shovel and that'll wake you up.
No, I do not want brain damage. Right. Anyway.
That's pretty cool. What about you, Wallace?
Wallace
is he's definitely a necromancer.
Yeah.
Wallace has his own unique...
He's definitely the necromancer, if that's the case.
I told you, he's a necromancer. That panic.
It's probably not your place to pry.
Everyone is talking about you two.
Really?
It's rare in the school to let any outsiders in.
That makes sense. This library isn't exactly open to the public. You were only able to get access of it because of Miss Tomoya's connections.
We only ever get occasional visits from noble houses. So I was curious to see who was able to break this dull monotony. Well, I'm a mercenary, but now I work as Tyrone's bodyguard.
Mercenary?
Look, it even says arcane art necromancy.
After a trial, it turned out Celeste was more capable of affording your service. However, Mr. Moya still proposed a different arrangement. After indicting Garrick Pierce, you painted a large target on your back. With Celeste being a mercenary, Mr. Moya decided to hire her as your bodyguard. She figured you would feel more comfortable around someone you were already friends with. Anyway, I'm an defense attorney.
A defense attorney.
Huh?
My apologies. It's just not what I was expecting.
What's that supposed to mean?
Supernatural phenomenon. I wonder why you'd be researching such a thing. Yeah, I want to know too.
I'm sorry, but I really can't say.
Regardless, there's so many spells in the world.
You're giving me Froppy vibes, and I kind of love it.
I just went for that.
Yeah.
It's kind of the voice I used for Suzuha, but toned down a little bit because her voice is a little bit hard on my throat. So I toned her down a little bit because she seems more soft-spoken than Suzuha, who is a lot more loud. Yeah, similar.
Oh.
So, so why are you convinced this phenomenon wasn't produced a spell?
What we're looking into doesn't seem to follow the classic rules of magic.
Oh, how so? Please tell me.
It was created by someone who's not a mage.
That's weird. Oh, really? So, you're saying that something was created by a person?
The words came out of your mouth before you realized it. You sent a small apologetic looks to Miss Tamora.
That does remind me of a story.
A story?
Mr. Cuthbert, do you know the legend about the King of Wyverngard was created?
You mean the story about the ancient dragons?
The ancient what?
Look, I know I'm old, but I'm not an ancient dragon. Wait, do I count as one? What do you think?
Maybe. Does Wyverngard have a story about ancient dragons?
It was only about one ancient dragon. The Church of Bahamut refers to him as the Scaled Lord. I'm sure you've already heard people mention him before. Legend says that the first mages were created centuries ago by him. At that time, our kingdom was caught in the middle of a brutal war. With no way to defend themselves, the kingdom was on the brink of destruction. The hell's a Toga Damaro?
It's not an event Pokemon, though.
Alright. Our people prayed to Bahamut, the god of dragons, for salvation. And almost as if the answers to their prayers, Rathalon, the last Scale Lord, appeared before them. The Scale Lord bestowed a gift of magic on a band of heroes who were fighting on the front lines. With their magic, these heroes utterly overtook the kingdom's enemies and single-handedly won the war. It said that those heroes went on to form the noble houses of today.
What a load of nonsense.
You're telling me. I've only seen one dragon actually transfer magic to somebody, and that dragon died.
Damn.
And you're talking to the person they transferred the magic to, Rena.
Yeah. Crazy.
I still have all the knowledge that she had. And all the magic of arcane within me. And yet I still have no idea how time magic works.
That's a whole problem. Oh, it's that one gen's not Pikachu. It looks like a chinchilla that's electric.
Oh.
It's a not Pikachu. Best way to describe it, not Pikachu.
Well, let me know when you see a ghost not Pikachu.
Oh, if I see it, I'll let you know.
I need a Mimikyu.
Did your Pokemon hatch? You said it just needed to be set as your buddy.
That's what it says, but it's still an egg.
There's gotta be more to it than that.
Probably.
The story is nothing but religious propaganda to prop up the noble houses. Regardless, the significance of this legend is Scaled Lord himself.
Do you mean Rathalos? I mean Rathalion? What? Everybody been talking about Monster Hunter. Of course I was going to say Rathalos.
Rathalon bestowed his power to me, become a mage on several individuals. And in this day, this power can only be passed down genetically. Can you think of an arcane spell that can produce something like that?
No, I suppose not.
Rathion must have had powers that weren't bound to the rules of the arcane arts.
Probably not.
In other words, he could create supernatural phenomenon without following the rules of magic.
Please do you honestly expect us to believe a story like that? It's completely unrealistic.
As unrealistic as a non-mage using supernatural powers.
She has a point. It's a far-fetched theory, but it's honestly the closest thing we've had to leave right now. Oh, of course it would be you lot making all this noise.
Oh.
Please be legal.
Oh.
Rena.
She's an instructor.
Okay,
She's of age.
Okay.
The teacher has to be legal.
Oh god. Why are all these women
making us thirsty? Husband and wife moment where we're thirsting over this hot teacher.
So hot.
Suddenly, a woman who appears to be an instructor approaches you. She looks
So-
upon...
Yeah.
What are you saying?
I did find out that Dragon Age, supposedly, according to their Discord, you have to catch 10 Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Alright, chat. Looks like we're gonna have to keep playing and go catch Pokemon, and we hope to see other places. Oh no, we're not stopping yet. Just gonna have to grab myself a few more Ultra Balls to be safe.
Yeah. It does hatch into any regular spawnable Pokemon or alt form, and it includes A tier Pokemon,
Okay.
according to the logistics.
It says Dragon Egg, so is this gonna be a Dragon type Pokemon?
It says any, so it doesn't specify. There is certain eggs that do you do get dragons from specifically, but it does not appear to be this one.
The one that's literally labeled Dragon Egg? That doesn't seem right.
Yeah, according to this, where is it? This one is a higher chance of shiny. This one says 3 stats that have 20 IV or over. There's a starter egg that you can get. Sparkling egg, which gives you 20 times the shiny chance. There is an elemental dragon egg, which is not currently available in the event. It says hatches immediately into random dragon of any tier, S, A, B, C.
Okay.
So, and that's not available. But yeah, you need to just keep catching Pokemon.
Okay. She looks upon each of you with equal amounts of disdain. Professor Bellwether. God damn.
Okay, so she's kind of like a bitch. That is Professor Bellwether to you. But didn't we just call you? I knew letting you rabble into our walls would lead to nothing but trouble. You've even started associating with her malcontents.
So, should I dig her down and maybe knock her ego down a bit?
The ego's hot, though.
Yeah, but it also is more fun to knock down the ego when you do it like that.
It looks like she's into illusion magic. 34. Hot damn.
Hey, you want my food potion or...
Don't need it. Should probably buy. She
Huh?
looks like a bi to me. Or a lesbian. I can work with her. I can fix her. I don't want to fix her, though.
Jesus Christ, that's literally everybody who ever saw Jolene.
The headmaster gave us permission to be here. If you have an issue with that, take that up with him. I'll have you know that I was on my way to do just that.
Cat fight. I mean, what?
Can we just have them, like, fight mud wrestling in bikinis?
Okay, how is it that people will get on me if I said that shit, but you can get away with it easily?
Because
Because you're hot and you have tits.
Because they want me to be in a bikini and mud wrestle.
So what, you're gonna try and get in between the two of them in the bikini and mud wrestle?
Oh, yes.
You mind if I charge tickets? That's easy money for all of us.
I mean, you know, as long as I get 50% of the proceeds.
Look, I'm already still planning out the whole thigh crushing moment. I'm telling you, we can make some pretty easy money with your thighs alone.
Literally, what I need to do is focus on my thighs if I ever do a body pillow. Like, hardcore.
Wallace!
Yes?
How am I supposed to understand when you're stuttering?
Yes, Professor Bellwether.
Straighten out your uniform and fix that awful hair. You look like a street urchin. But I suppose it's unreasonable to expect anything more. He is both sad and mad at the same time. Oh, what the fuck just happened?
What is going on here?
You saw that, right?
Yeah. I think that's actually intentional, too.
She was saying something else and then she changed it. I'll be on my way. What a bitch.
Celeste?
Oh, come on. We're all thinking it. Anyway, with that out of the way, shall we begin?
What? Why do you keep detecting fear from Celeste?
Good question. Wallace, you finished this week assignment, haven't you? Would you mind helping Celeste with her research?
I don't know.
Now that you mention it, I really could use some help finding a specific spell formula. You know way around here, right, Wallace? Oh, he's
okay.
into her. But he's scared. He doesn't know how to talk to girls.
Don't worry, Miss Tamora. I'll be more careful from now on.
Please do. I still have some business to take care of here, so I'll leave it all to you. Shoo shoo.
You spend the next few hours researching through the library's books with Eris. You hadn't thought to look into the ancient dragons. The libraries have books about them in abundance. There was one problem, though. There are a lot of myths and stories about the ancient dragons, but it's pretty difficult to tell fact from fiction with these accounts.
Can't be helped. The Church of Bahamut is a dominant religion in our kingdom. We have the bones of dragons displayed in museums, but these bones are the only widely known evidence of dragons' existence.
Except Rathalion, possibly. I wonder if he's still alive, like you said.
I wouldn't be surprised. Despite everything, our kingdom constitution still includes him in our government.
Wait, really?
As the savior of our kingdom, he is kin, and we are given the honored position of political hierarchy.
I wonder if there's something like that for me.
Don't know.
Okay, new rule if I ever get one of those. Number 1, you have to at least be able to complete a mental aptitude test if you ever want to use social media.
I think most of us would fail.
Exactly. That would clean up the internet real quick.
The internet is for porn.
Oh, that actually reminds me, Rena.
Hmm?
Rule number 2. Any and all people who draw me and the Fae Prince immediately must have their drawing art license revoked and all their skills removed.
Why?
Because I don't want to see it.
Is it just the two of you in the same picture? Because that's dumb.
No. Anything lewd.
Oh, they're trying to ship you?
Yeah. Like, don't get me
I would
wrong.
think you would choose somebody else over that first.
Exactly. Oh, speaking of which, I'm Machamp. I can use a Goro on my team.
Not an event Pokemon, unfortunately, but
I mean, it's still gonna count, so.
Yeah, I mean, if you catch 10 Pokemon, then you can hatch your dragon egg.
Mm-hmm. But maybe I can name him Goro.
Goro. Oh, horrible stats.
I mean, do you even know why I'm calling him Goro?
No.
I got him.
I also got him.
Oof, his stats are bad.
Yep. Terrible.
No, it's a Mortal Kombat character.
Oh.
He's a big guy with 4 arms.
Oh. Yeah, I don't do Mortal Kombat.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that I have a male and a female Pikachu in my collection?
Oh, nice.
Yeah. You could tell by the heart-shaped tail end.
Anyway, shall you continue?
Shall you? The Ancient Dragon's authority technically rivals that of King Oliver.
Wow, I had no idea. How have I never heard of this before?
To be honest, that law is just a way to revere him and appease the church.
Well, Rathalia couldn't possibly be any worse than the nobility. Ah! You're so stuck in your own thought you accidentally bump into a bookshelf. The shelf begins to
What
tip.
an idiot.
The shelf begins to tip over. You're able to catch it before it fully falls over. But not before several books fall out of the shelves. They hit the ground with a cacophony of thuds. Some students glance in your direction. Be quiet! Sorry. Be quiet! Eris begins giggling. She seemed amused by what's happening.
Oh no. Did you get this?
What?
Hey, are you okay? I heard a loud. Whoa.
Celeste stares at the pile of fallen books.
What did you do?
Forget that. Just help me clean this up.
There's no need for that. Construct, I require assistance.
Acknowledge.
Ugh.
Oh, come on. You never seen a construct before?
I have, I just don't like them.
Why, you don't like the way it looks?
I don't know, they just kind of freak me out.
Really? Because I make constructs all the time to help me out.
Yeah, I don't like them.
Not even if I were to make one that looked like Loki from the TVA?
No.
Or one that looked like Hollow from Spice and Wolf?
No, don't do that.
What about a half-naked Shishomaru construct?
No, don't do that. It's not real, it's fake.
Hmm.
Oh no, it's fake.
Upon Eris's command, one of the nearby suits of armor suddenly spring to life and begin walking towards you. The voice coming out of it sounds human, but it lacks emotion. Why does it sound familiar? Wait, did you do that, Eris?
Yes, this is an arcane construct. It's a suit of armor that's animated using artificery. They're designed to carry out various tasks for the students.
Arcane constructs are suits of armor that are animated using artificery. They can carry out simple tasks when ordered to. The ones in the Imperial Academy speak using the voice of Catherine Bellwether.
That's weird.
Oh, so you should be the one voicing them. These voice lines can only be changed or adjusted by the Academy headmaster. Every command given to a construct is stored in its command log. However, this command log must be cleared regularly.
I don't know what Catherine's personality is like, so... Really? I didn't know that a thing like that existed. They're still experimental, so they aren't available to the public yet. With that being said, Construct, please place these books back where they belong.
To be fair, I think you might want to make sure it works out before you put it to the public anyway.
Mm-hmm.
The last
yeah,
thing,
obviously.
I'm fairly certain the last thing you want is there to be an arcane version of the damn Cybertruck.
Acknowledged.
Seriously, who the hell would drive that thing?
Somebody. Somebody drives Cybertrucks.
Yeah, and all I do is laugh. I don't even want to be mean, but if I see somebody drive by with a Cybertruck, I just can't stop myself from laughing. And you want to know why I even laugh even more now? You're not, apparently I found out you're not even supposed to wash the Cybertruck, but if it gets caught in the rain, it's screwed. It just doesn't work. Huh?
I did not know that.
Yeah, and there's a reason you're a bandit.
When is it? Why is it? That's not even a useful car.
Exactly.
You can't wash it?
Yeah, it's weird.
Hold up. That cannot be real.
You looking it up?
Yeah, I don't believe that. While you can wash a Cybertruck, it is recommended to take extra precautions to avoid certain methods, specifically automatic car washes and harsh chemicals. So you have to hand wash it.
That's probably because you gotta avoid it from seeping into like the cracks.
The Cybertruck's stainless steel finish is less sensitive than painted surfaces, but still requires care. Automatic car washes. Tesla does not recommend them as they can damage the vehicle, particularly in the charge port or the windshield wipers, if the car wash isn't activated, according to Tesla. Washing in direct sunlight. Glovebox Details recommends washing in the shade to prevent water spots and etching from cleaning chemicals. Harsh chemicals. Avoid cleaners and car shampoos containing chemicals that can damage or discolor, especially plastic trim, exterior lights, or camera lenses. Windshield treatment fluids. Avoid using them. Alcohol or alcohol in headlights and taillights. These can cause damage. Yeah, you have to use hand washing, non-ionic, pH neutral, waterless wash, and chemoise for drying.
Can we go back to the fact you just said waterless wash?
It says that's what it says. pH neutral, waterless wash.
Waterless wash.
I just what it says. Pressure washing if using, keep PSI below 1900. Waterless wash. Cybertruck Owners Club reported that do-it-yourself waterless washes have worked well. Touchless car washes. If using an automatic car wash, choose one with no brushes that touch the vehicle surface.
So no car wash.
No, but I'm literally watching like somebody use like a video. Like there's a video. I don't know why it's called waterless wash though.
I don't know.
Like I can very clearly see water being shown.
You sure it's not some AI thing just popping up?
No, this is like according to the manuals and stuff.
Right. After only a few seconds, all the books are back on the shelves.
Oh, you have to clean this thing frequently because it's exposed to road grime, salt, or bugs.
Yeah, but if you can't... But again, waterless...
You can clean it. It's just a pain in the ass.
Yeah, and then there's the fact they're banned in the EU.
Why are they banned in the EU?
It failed a lot of tests.
Oh, I mean, that makes sense.
And safety regulations.
Wow, so they do whatever you tell them to? Oh, I want cookies now.
Huh?
Well, Well, there are some limits to it. I said I want cookies. Construct, tell me that I'm the fairest maiden you've ever seen.
Don't push your luck.
Command rejected.
Aw, what?
I want to laugh if it actually did say don't push your luck. I guess they're not allowed to lie. You feel a sharp pain on your side as Celeste quickly jabs you.
Oh, don't say that to a girl. The construct's voice is just a series of pre-recorded messages. I'm not sure if you noticed, but it uses the voice of Professor Bellwether. Unfortunately, you can't make them say anything other than what's recorded. What?
What?
I'm sorry, what? Rinna is a sloot? You're a sloot, alright? I've seen what you do in the potion shop when I'm gone to the other witches.
Slut? What the fuck does that even mean?
He's calling me a slut.
Yeah, well, he needs to take a look and open his eyes about this girl, Iris Goth Girl, and look it to the side before he
Yeah,
gets.
she's 16.
Yeah, Seltro.
She's 16.
No, not allowed.
No nookie. Can't touchy. Underage.
It says it right there on the screen.
She's 16, bro.
Artificer that can record audio.
I like how that's all in all caps. She's what?
I've never seen anything like it.
But you just said that they're experimental, right? Maybe if I keep asking it, it'll just give up and do it. I would advise against that. Even though the commands are rejected, they're stored in the construct's command logs. It's okay, the Feywild doesn't have legal age.
Okay, we really need to put the dog in the doghouse.
He's kidding, guys. He's kidding.
I hope to God he is.
Anyway, we probably should get back to work. Fine.
You read more about the ancient dragons, but most of the stories read more like fables than actual historical accounts. I don't feel like I'm making any progress. Suddenly you hear a thunderous low-pitched sound blare across the room.
Uh-oh.
It sounds like a high-pitched horn, but with its volume turned to unnatural levels. What? Celeste, do you hear that?
Ugh, how can I not? What is that?
You didn't touch anything you weren't supposed to, right?
What? Of course not. It finally stopped.
Eris, wasn't that the lockdown system?
It finally stopped. Yes, I believe so.
Lockdown system?
The Academy is outfitted with a large artificery system. In a state of emergency, it will erect magic barriers around the building. State of emergency? Should we be worried? Don't worry, the lockdown is designed to keep everyone safe. We're safe as long as the barriers are up.
Miss Tamora, she said she was going to do something on campus. I'm terribly sorry. You suddenly hear a disembodied voice echo through the library. It sounds like it's being projected magically. It's the headmaster. He's using the intercom system.
Ah, he's using the intercom.
Alright, another Pokemon to catch.
Machop.
Yeah. First form of the Machamp we caught.
I know. I just found it weird that they did that.
Yeah. Students and faculty, please remain calm. There's been a murder on Academy grounds. What? Please stay where you are and wait for law enforcement to arrive. Damn it, we have to get out of here.
I'm afraid that's not possible. The lockdown system protects and locks each room. We can't leave this room until it's deactivated.
Well, we won't know unless we try. You run into the entrance and begin frantically pulling on the door's handle. You try to put all your strength into prying it open, but it doesn't even budge.
Aaron, stop.
But, Miss Tamura!
I know that you're worried about her, but there's already been a murder. We don't know where the attacker is, or if they're armed. The best thing we can do right now is stay here and wait. She looks so fucking serious.
Yeah, she's right.
So, Juris, I have a question.
Yeah.
So the custom Discord role, can I purchase it for somebody else?
Yeah, why not? I didn't actually expect anybody else to get it.
Give it to Celtro and put Dumb Dog.
Well,
Spelled with an E, so Dumb Doge.
alright. Doing it now. Now I gotta make a new roll.
I have so many points, I just didn't. I needed to use it on something.
I'm surprised you didn't try to do another game suggestion, to be honest.
I'm trying to find something. I'm considering it.
Just
You like Pokemon games, right?
yeah, just that. Yeah.
What's your limit to game price?
Let me see. So at this point, it's basically avoiding anything that's like 60 or up.
Okay, so $20, but it's on sale. So it's less than that.
Okay.
It will not be purchasable until the 16th.
Yeah, I'm afraid to ask.
It's a game that I'm sponsored by.
Okay.
It's called Portal Fantasy.
Never heard about it. I'll have to take a look after the stream.
Alright. I'm gonna encourage you to play that one.
Alright. It's not gonna... I'm just hoping it's not gonna be another, change
No,
situation.
it's not. It's not. It's very different than Changed.
Good. Yeah, we're not doing another Changed again.
It is a pixel art style, monster catching and fusing game.
Damn it.
I'll be playing it tomorrow. Teehee.
Celeste's hand rests on her sword. Her eyes are carefully watching the entrance. Oh no, she's in fight mode, that's why.
Oh, yeah. I too have that look on my face when I'm taking a massive dump.
That's your look when you're taking a massive dump?
Yes.
That's when I bring out my scythe.
It's always a fucking battle. You take your scythe out when you're taking a dump?
I'm sorry, what? No, I said just giving that look.
I mean, just the way that you worded it came off.
Alright. Wow, we've been here for hours. You still haven't stopped watching the door. She was also able to calm you down earlier. It's easy to forget sometimes, but she was always reliable when it really counts.
What?
Students and faculty, thank you for your patience. Law enforcement has secured the building. The lockdown has been lifted. However, please remain in the building until... The headmaster is barely finished with his message before you're out the door.
Hey, don't come off on your own.
You desperately run through the academy halls. No. Miss Tamura? Miss Tamura, where are you? You had no idea where you're going anymore. You can feel your fear and anxiety rise with every passing moment. Where is she? Oh, she's alive.
Cuthbert! What's wrong? Why are you shouting?
Miss Tamura?
Calm down, you're hyperventilating.
I heard there was a murder and I've been looking all over for you.
And you were worried about me?
I just... You hug Miss Tamura tightly as you overcome with emotion. She's usually not receptive to affection, but you don't care. You're just relieved that she's safe.
Aw. Tyrone, there you are. And you're crying?
Sorry, I didn't mean to worry you so much.
We heard the announcement. Do you know what happened, Ruby?
I do, but...
Miss Tamura glances at Wallace for a brief moment.
For now, I think we should head to the foyer.
You arrive at the foyer and see the room swarm with legions of familiar knights. Is that the Inquisition?
Always count on the Inquisition.
Don't tell me.
The headmaster mentioned that there was a murder on campus. Someone used magic.
Hey, you there! As you enter the foyer, Commander White notices you and begins marching in your direction. But his attention isn't focused on you. Huh? Are you Wallace Nightgrave? Yes, but by the authority of the Wyvern Guard Crown, I'm placing you under arrest.
Well, that was, quick. Hey, what are you doing?
You three? The hell are you doing here? You said he was under arrest? On what charges? Well, there went your bikini idea.
Damn.
The kid is charged with the murder of Catherine Bellwether. What? Yeah, this one actually makes no sense. He was with us the whole time, wasn't he?
Yep.
Wasn't that the professor you met in the library earlier?
Like how you're arresting him. He was with us in the library the entire morning. There's no way he could have murdered her.
Well, besides, Celeste.
But...
Mr. Mora is right. If Wallace is a suspect, we can't stop the Inquisition from arresting him.
Can't stop the Inquisition.
No. Don't worry, Wallace. We'll get to the bottom of what happened.
I really want some fucking wonton.
Without a word, Wallace allows the Inquisition to drag him away.
I want some steamed wontons right now. My apologies. I'm gonna go check on him. I'm tired.
Same.
This is terrible.
I still don't understand. Why would they suspect Wallace of all people?
I'm not sure myself. Unlike most magical homicides, the school's filled with plenty of mages. There has to be a long list of suspects. Is there anything we can do?
I'm going to investigate what happened.
Eepy.
Cuthbert! I'm sorry, I'm like EB.
Yes?
Starting to pass out.
He hasn't accepted you as his attorney yet. You don't even know if you'll be working the case.
But I know he's innocent. I just can't sit here and do nothing.
Well, I clearly can't stop you. But please remember, being an attorney is your job. It's not charity work. Don't come crying to me if you run out of gold.
Right.
You stupid fuck. Anyways, I still have business to take care of in the city. Will you two be okay handling this?
Yes, we'll take care of this.
Good. I'll leave everything with you then.
Alright, let's go, Celeste.
Right.
Alright. Time to go to bed.
Time to figure out who we're going to raid into.
I have no idea.
The problem is, this is not a game with that many people playing.
Yeah, that's why you go Ace Attorney.
Yeah. Oh, this person looks nice. If I can rate them. They're called Say So. Okay. It's a crow exorcist.
I think it's supposed to be Say So, you know?
You looking at it too?
No. I'm just assuming based off of...
Well, we're going to raid into them. If we can, because you remember some people don't let... Oh, we can. We're going to go right into Say So. And I will see you all Wednesday with more Pirates of Yakuza. And Thursday, Jolene's taking over to destroy all humans. And Friday, I got to play Mech Warriors with Celtro.
Yep.
Yeah.
He told me about that.
Yeah, and he's going to try and get you to watch Gundam.
Maybe if he pays me.
Alright, well, we'll see you all next time.
Bye. Oh, yeah. Say so. Say so. I see what they're trying to do.
Yeah.